What is up, everybody? This is Dirt Griggity with a new video. I just got off of Twitter and I saw the news about Visceral Games being pretty much disbanded by EA. So, this happens all the time. You see development teams get let go, games get canceled. But let's talk about this for a second, because do you guys realize what's going on? I hope you guys see what's going on and what's going to happen in the future. Single player games. Do you guys remember, it was earlier this year or late last year, where Phil Spencer said single player games doesn't have the same impact that it once had? And people was like, oh, that means Xbox is not going to have any single player games. Phil Spencer hates single player games. No, that's not what he said. But the point that he was making is that these games are super expensive to make. And if these companies are making these games, spending 50, 60 million bucks, and they sell 2 to 3 million copies, they're not getting their money back, folks. I hate to tell you guys. I know 2 to 3 million copies is a lot of games that's sold, but if the game costs 50 million to make, they're not getting their money back. That's why there are things like DLC, loot crates, things like that. That's why me personally, I don't have a problem with those things. That's just me personally, because it's all optional. It's all optional. That's why I don't have a problem with microtransactions. Because this industry is changing, folks. I think Microsoft saw this coming a while back. That's why their big first-party games always have multiplayer. Whether it's the Halo franchise, the Gears of War franchise, the Forza franchises, or even the ones they have coming with Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3. State of Decay has co-op. So what you're noticing is that Microsoft is like, look, we're going to keep on adding content to these. Like, just look at Gears of War. Gears of War came out last year, 2016, October 2016. They still have content coming out. I know some people hate their loot crates. That's okay. But the point that I'm making is this industry is changing, and I hope people is realizing what's going on. If you want to continue to enjoy your games, just expect there's not going to be as many single player games anymore. Just my opinion. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just predicting this. There's still going to be Nintendo games, Mario. There's still going to be those games. There's still going to be, Sony having some of their first party single player games. But expect Sony to eventually start changing their tune a little bit, because they all have all single player games. With the exception of The Last of Us and Uncharted, none of them have multiplayer. Well, Killzone, but who likes Killzone? So just expect for their single player games to start having a little multiplayer. This is just a prediction. I don't know for a fact, but they're leaving a lot of money on the table. So, I don't know what happened with Visceral Games, why EA let them go. I didn't read the whole article, but they're out of here. They made some great games in the past. But I guess it's a what have you done for me lately attitude. You haven't done anything for me lately.
I'm here
hey,
because of this.
Gotta let you go. So that's the industry, folks. Think about it. These games are super expensive, man. And that's why people always complain about the DLC, the microtransactions. These games still cost 60 bucks, man. And they cost 60 bucks for the last 15 years. Since the start of the 360 and PS3 generation. So let's just think about what we complain about, because if we love to play games, this stuff might not be here after a while, man. I don't know. No, there's a lot of games making money. Look at PUBG, these multiplayer games, Overwatch, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is making so much freaking money, it's ridiculous. With these cards you buy, 2K. These companies are making big time money from this extra content. And don't be surprised if that's how it's going to be moving forward, folks. These companies, this is a business. These companies have to make their money.
Get your hands
it is what it is, right? So I just wanted to talk about that for a second, just seeing what I'm noticing. Just, you know, I just wanted to say what I'm starting to notice, and I know a lot of people are starting to notice this too.
I was hoping you'd come.
This industry is getting very expensive to continue to make these games. So I don't think loot crates are going anywhere. I don't think DLCs or microtransactions, they're not going anywhere, folks. These are businesses, and they have to take care of their employees. They have to make money. That's what it's about. Thanks to everybody for rocking out with me. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button. And if you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? Well, anyway, y'all, peace and love.